So did you guys know that Kajal just launched a brand new fragrance called Kajal Homme II, this one right here. Now how does it compare to Kajal Homme I? Well, I'll tell you a little bit about it, but today it's a full review of Kajal Homme II in this Saffron review video. And you're also going to have a chance at winning a full bottle if you are a subscriber of this channel from the USA, Canada, and the EU. So if you're curious to learn about Kajal Homme II and have a chance at winning it, then please stay tuned. Thanks so much for tuning in. This is Sebastian with Smelling Great Fragrance Reviews. Yeah, I'm a fan of Kajal. I've actually discovered them probably about 4 years ago, and I've reviewed several of their fragrances on the channel. I've got some other videos as well of their fragrances, so if you haven't caught those videos, please do go catch them. And recently I did a review of their fragrance Lamar, which I really loved. It was a honeyed, fruity fragrance, ambery, warm, gooey, really wonderful stuff. But now we have Kajal Homme II, a follow-up to Kajal Homme I. This launched in 2015. This is a 2021 launch. So I'll let you know all about Kajal Homme II and then how it compares with Kajal Homme I. But before I get to the review, if this is your first time tuning into the channel and you still haven't subscribed, please do click the subscribe button below and also click that bell icon so you'll be notified for future videos and giveaways. So this was sent to me for this specific review, but the opinion's all my own and I'm going to tell you all about it and exactly what I think about it. So Kajal Homme II is a 2021 launch. Perfumers once again are Christian Carbonnel and Rosendo Mateu. The style is considered a woody aromatic, but I would also call it a woody citrus. It retails for a 100 ml bottle for $210, eau de parfum concentration, and as I said, the original was launched in 2015, so 6 years later we have a brand new one. Notes for Kajal Homme II. At the top we've got green notes, amber, bergamot, lemon, mandarin, and orange blossom. Heart notes features peach, cinnamon, cedar, cloves, lavender, rosemary, clary sage. Finally in the base notes we've got musk, woodsy notes, patchouli, sweet notes, sandalwood, and oakmoss. So what's this one all about? First I want to let you know they're completely different, okay? But I'm going to leave the comparison till the end. This is totally fresh. It's a fresh fragrance, very classy, very refined, and very gentlemanly. Because it's that kind of fragrance that you would wear and wear day in and day out, like a signature scent, because you know it smells great, you know you smell great wearing it. Everyone that works with you also enjoys the fragrance you're wearing. That's the kind of fragrance this is. But the fragrance starts off as with a blast of citruses, and almost like green citruses start the fragrance, because I get a very green bergamot note here. Very refreshing blast of juicy citruses is what basically I get. So it could be some green notes or just an overly green bergamot note that's coming in at the top. But I like what I'm smelling. It's fresh. It's intense, it's a big blast, it's juicy, it's invigorating, and it kind of wakes you up with that blast, right? A little bit of floral touches from the orange blossom comes in, but for me it's mostly about a green citrus experience at the top. Now heart notes, I'm experiencing lavender. In fact, lavender here is prominent, that I'm actually experiencing some of the lavender aromatic touches in the top notes because it's creeping in there. So I'm experiencing lots of lavender and lots of woody touches with cedar here in the heart notes. But you know what else comes in? Some fruity touches with peach, and it actually blends so well with the lavender and the cedar here. Really beautiful. Now peaches to me can be sweet or tart or sweet tart at the same time. So I feel like it's not overly sweet here, but there is some sweetness, but a light fruity sweetness it is, and not an overly fruity fragrance at that. So if you're opposed to fruity fragrances, this is definitely not that. But there's also some cloves and cinnamon that's coming in here as well to give it a little bit of a spicy kick in the heart notes. But you know what? Mostly for me, I feel like the lavender and the cedar are pretty much running the heart. I feel like those two are pretty much the prominent notes throughout the whole fragrance, with whatever fresh, invigorating citruses, the green citruses at the top, that is also dominating the experience of this fragrance. The fragrance settles to a woodsy, musky experience. It's definitely a great combination of the woods in the base, the sandalwood, musk all together, but you do have some small traces of some sweet touches, sweet notes, something sweet and sugary. But again, it's not an overly sweet fragrance. I think those sweet touches here, and also the peach and the heart, is just to enhance the smell and give it some light sweetness to the fragrance, because the fragrance overall, it's not an overly sweet fragrance, but it's nicely blended with all the notes. A little oak moss and patchouli comes in as well, not overly strong, but it's just a beautiful blend. Now, I come to expect great fragrances from these two perfumers, Christian Carbonnel and Rosendo Mateu, and they've given us just that. And as I said, I feel like it's a very classy signature scent type of a fragrance that a gentleman can wear day in and day out. Not that I've experienced any compliments or things like that or crowd-pleasing qualities. I feel like this is the kind of fragrance this is. I'm sure it's going to be a crowd pleaser if and when we can go out and, you know, hang out with people or work with people again, and definitely will garner great compliments and things like that. So how does it compare to the original? They're so different. This I would call a sweeter, like a ambery, vanillic, oriental, woody type of a fragrance. And even though this is a woody fragrance as well, this is more of that woody, aromatic, citrus, woody citrus style of fragrance. So they are completely different. And it's a nice addition to the collection to have you know, an Homme, a targeted to men fragrance that's kind of sweet and woody, and also fresh and woody at the same time. So that's my thoughts on Kajal Homme II. Now, if you want to participate in our giveaway, there's a link to South Bourbon in the info box. Click that, head over there, and find out how to win yourself a bottle of Kajal Homme II. Then come back here and let me know your thoughts on this house, this fragrance, if you've sampled it. Have you sampled the original and any other fragrances that you have sampled from this house and what your thoughts are? And also let me know, have you caught my videos on the house, the fragrance reviews I've done? Please put a comment down, and if you haven't, definitely go catch those videos. Other than that, guys, thanks so much for tuning in today. Please do like this video, please share it, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I'll be back with more videos very soon. Have a good one. Goodbye.